Hi, I'm Shirley. We're here to discuss about the differences in Canadian corporate culture versus the China traditions. Mr. Tony Yu was a former CRA officer who had 33 years senior level working experience. He was also the director of an international CPA firm and a local CPA firm in Vancouver. He received awards from Prime Minister of Canada and commissioners of CRA. He also received a medal from the Governor General of Canada for his significant contribution to the country. So Tony, can you tell us what is it like in Canada's corporate culture?
The major difference in Canada, I guess, it could be their direct manner of communication. The Canadians, they are very, very straightforward and concise. Unlike people from China, they are more reserved on their statements. The Canadians, they are way more straightforward. If they want to refuse a deal, they will say a direct no. And the Canadian employees, they expect vacation pay and they are more comfortable in taking holidays. Whereas the Chinese employees, they would rather focus on learning, accountability, and self-discipline. Canada and China, they are different in culture, in language, in politics. For example, their mindsets are so different. In China, we think about rationality, fairness, and the law. In Canada, the order is exactly the reverse. So we should try to work with them with a harmony. We go with the flow, we try to pursue for the cooperation, and at the same time, we try to preserve our discrepancies. There's a lot of ways to make money in Canada, but there's no fast money to be made. Income tax is very important consideration because it can easily increase or decrease your profit by 43%. Connections like Quan Qi are also important in Canada, but not as much as in China. Where there's no fast money to be made, we should be more concerned with the objective and timing of our business. For example, do you expect long-term survival or short-term gains? Do you plan to reduce or defer tax? What is your succession plan and exit plan? We can make profits still in the real estate sector, but the timing and location are both very important. In addition, CRA is keeping a very, very close eye on the real estate transactions. The real estate sector's concerns are the source of funds, money laundering, property flipping, assignment sales, unreported income, capital gains, losses, and the sale of so-called principal residences. The unreported real income, the foreign property reporting, related party transactions, crowdfunding, high net worth individuals, residency determination, and valuations, they are all very important. We have to exercise compliance to avoid the attention of CRA and FinCEN.
So with that in mind, what are the top 5 industries that are huge and prospering in Canada for investors to consider?
Well, in all Canada, I would say mining, agriculture, energy, technology, and services. But if you want to focus on BC, it will be the tourism, forestry, fishing, and mining. In Alberta, it's a different story. They focus on energy, agriculture, and forestry. In Saskatchewan, they derive 95% of their goods from natural resources. That includes grains, livestock, oil and gas, potash, uranium, and wood. Many people, they work in the manufacturing companies that produce food and beverages, chemicals, machinery, and wood products. In Manitoba, it's different. The main industry is agriculture. Wheat is the most important crop in Manitoba. In Ontario, I guess we all know 7 of the world's largest vehicle manufacturers. They operate 14 plants in Ontario. Also, information and technology. It's a growing sector, especially in the area where they call it the technology triangle of Toronto, Ottawa, and Waterloo. This area, they continue to attract creative brains from across Canada and worldwide. Quebec, totally different story. They're dominated by French. The whole population, they speak French. They have tourism, design, software development, and aerospace companies such as Bombardier and several international air transport organizations. They have their headquarters located in Quebec. Quebec's mining and forestry also generate billions in international export. Quebec is a world leader in hydroelectric power. The interest is for those interested in immigrating to Quebec, they should know that the province has its own immigration, different immigration program, different requirements, and the federal government's policy for Canadian immigration is not very well respected in Quebec.
When it comes to cash management, what is the basic thing that investors should know about, and how should they plan and manage in doing that in Canada?
Business wealth management basics are including, number 1, you have to create a budget for your expenses. Number 2, you have to understand your income and cash flow. Number 3, you should consolidate your debt. Number 4, you should save 10 to 15% for retirement. Review and understand your credit report. A credit report in Canada range from 150 to 900 that serves as a score, a grade, which factors into your present and past loans, your credit cards, your mortgages, and any other reported debts. It serves to determine how good is your credit. And this score is very important. It has a direct impact on your future borrowing ability. You also need to use your money management advisors. Buy insurance to protect your corporate wealth.
Thank you, Tony, for sharing your knowledge with us.